Hello! Hi, Mr. Corners. So, it is Saturday, it is 3 p.m, it is the last stream of the weekend because it's also Easter, if you celebrate that kind of thing. I don't particularly, but I am going to see family, so this will be a on-time stream. It has to be. Yeah. It's Power Wash Sim. It's on Game Pass. I didn't buy it, but it's on Game Pass. That's why I didn't buy it. It was requested originally by Jesse a while ago, and this is like the 9th stream of it because we like it. But also, we want to not get what's the word I want? We have issues with time management by streaming it. Sorry, just had to sneeze. By streaming it means that, we don't spend 3 days, forget to eat, and die of thirst. Okay, my washing machine just finished. I just need to open the door. I'll be right back. Also, hi, Leaky. Ooh. Right. We are here. Updated my stream deck. It now has a pause button, so I can do the pause button while we're on a break, so that the VOD doesn't have my tea breaks in, which I think is fairly sensible. And also rearranged some stuff in folders, and added some more timers, and a game button, which means that I just have to make sure I do the game commands. So what I did do is I realized that I needed to download the Final Fantasy. Thank you. I made it red. I need to download the Final Fantasy DLC. It was available on the store page, but I didn't have it downloaded. So now it is downloaded. It is out on Xbox. So whoever I told it wasn't out on Xbox yet, I'm really sorry. But we are, what's that, 60% through career mode. We have to clean a Helter Skelter. No, we have to purchase the new swishy power washer because we now have enough moolah. So we now have the swishy one. Now we need to see what we need to buy extensions. So 1,000 for an extension. Soap nozzle, pro soap nozzle. Okay, so you need those things, but they're the extensions. They're not nozzle. Whatchamacallit. So short extension. Pro nozzle. The spinny nozzle I need to buy. Okay, so 180. So while we're doing the Helter Skelter, we should be able to rack up enough money to buy the spinny nozzle. We like the spinny nozzle. And we don't need the extensions yet, or the soap thing, so that's good. Okay. Right. Okay. Kevin Bernard, Muckingham Recreation Ground. As you know from previous correspondence, my Helter Skelter is filthy dirty after rolling down the entire length of Willow Creek. We don't need to revisit specifics. All we need to concern ourselves with is that we cannot live in a world where a Helter Skelter is being economically outperformed by a carousel. Yes, I remember this dude. He was a bit of an ass. Oh, is there a Helter Skelter? Complete objects that have light bulbs before anything else. Okay. Right. Okay. So we are not using any cleaner. We are going to use the Prima Vista Pro. No extension. We've only got those ones for now, but that's fine. Right, things that have light bulbs. So those are light bulbs, right? So therefore we need to do the whole sign because it has light bulbs. This is quite a power washer. Right, sign clean. Sign has light bulbs. Okay, now I gotta find more light bulbs. Those look like googly eyes. Those are not light bulbs. Channel lights. That sounds like light bulbs. So where are they? Okay. We can walk up the escalator, right? You'd need a strong stance to use if you were... I gotcha. Okay, right. Ooh, hello. Well, as we've come up here, we may as well see if there's any light bulbs up here. No, I don't think so. Okay. So yes, is the ASMR water power thing on high enough for everybody? Or is it too high? I mean, that could also be a thing. I need a ladder. Because the top of the light bulbs are not able to be reached from. But we'll do what we can. So I can imagine switching this on and being like, whee! Okay. Gonna need a ladder of some kind, or possibly the scaffolding. Possibly not here. Anyone know how you rotate the scaffolding? Because it's really unhelpful. That you can't rotate it. Okay. Is it possible to rotate it rather than anything else then? Oh, okay. Because it's literally the most useless piece of equipment if I can't rotate it. Because I just can't get it close. Did they give me a ladder? Because a ladder would be more useful here rather than the stupid, non-rotatable thing. No, that would be just too easy. Is there even a help? Oh, there's even a menu. Ah, thank you. Not that it'll fit. Aha, there we go. I was going to say not that it'll fit, but yeah. Right, but I swear I tried all of the commands last stream when I was trying to get it to rotate. And it wouldn't, but obviously, you know. Thank you very much for the help. How many channel lights are there? 16. It's definitely more helpful when I can rotate it. Because otherwise, all it does is get stuck in the way. So yes, right bumper and left bumper does the rotating. Thank you very much. Yep, that didn't help. Yes, much more easier when I can control it. It's like they've not given me a ladder, so I have to use this. Is that all of them? Okay, so I've cleaned the lights. And I cleaned the sign. What else has light bulbs on it? Oh god, the entire frickin' rim. Top ring frame, okay. Nah. I just literally managed to walk backwards off the... You know. I walked backwards off the scaffolding. Anyone got any plans for a potentially long weekend, depending on what you do? I mean, not necessarily. You can make impetuous plans, spontaneous plans. Plans that have no plans. It's a good thing the laws of, like, you know, physics don't apply here. Because, you know, I literally just walked off the scaffolding. I've missed some top ring frame, right? Maybe it has below bits. Yep. Oh, I can probably get that by walking up. Yay! There we go! Now we can just clean shit. Yeah, that took half an hour just to clean the lights, because it's like, clean the lights first. Didn't want to accidentally clean anything else. At least this one seems to be made up of lots of little panels. Is that the lady that had us clean the carousel? I mean, isn't it all good? You know, the kids have options. Isn't it better for the kids to have options? Don't listen to his claptrap. That thing's been an eyesore for years. Yeah, but it also does look like it, you know, rolled down a river, so. Should we need to get the nice detail nozzle? Should be able to get it after this, if we don't need it. start my new job on Tuesday. We've got a little family Easter thing before. I got some of my to-do list done. I visited family and friends. I think it's been a productive time off in between jobs. I mean, you know, the insomnia the last, week hasn't really helped. But, I've cleansed my palate, put it that way. Hi. How are you doing? Lurking is okay. I'm on top of the world. Sovereign? Okay. Yes, I mean, real power washer is not as fun just because it just doesn't clean like this. Because they had to use a power washer on the slabs when they were fixing up the, mess that happened with my, with the water problem. And, they power washed the slabs, and I was like, oh, it's going to get all the... No. No. It did not. It was very disappointing. And then it made a leak in my kitchen, which was also just, I did not need any more water incursion in through my flat. Thank you very much. Drive by, hello. You are commentating something live qualifier number 1 at the top of the hour with Leo on the big channel. Speed Gaming 1? Is that the big channel? I mean, leak with an A are not allowed. Leaks with E's are allowed. Because one of them's a vegetable. The other one is, when water gets in. The one when water gets in, I'm fairly certain is A. Leak with an A. So. It's actually Speed Gaming 2. Well, how is that the big game, the big channel then, if it's number 2? I mean, clearly, number 2 is less than number 1 in, number terms. Either which way, cool. I'm glad you're doing a commentating. I am doing my stream and then I'm going to catch a train. So I won't be back until my stream on Tuesday. Well, I'll be back for work. But have fun commentating. I spent half an hour washing all the bloody bulbs, and now I can actually power wash the slide and stuff. So that's good. I also finished my rewatch of Downton Abbey last night, so, I have made progress. Of course, now I've finished my rewatch of Downton Abbey, it's like, now I don't know what to watch next. I know I don't need suggestions. I have a list as long as my, entire body of things people think I should watch. I will definitely find something. Well, I'll be on a train when you're streaming, if that's what you're saying. Unless you mean you're skipping your stream, which would be weird, because you're commentating. That makes sense, I guess. But if you're talking about me, yes, because I'll be on a train. Fine, your list is longer because you're taller. It was not really a accurate representation of my list. It was more hyperbolic. I did, however, see some clips for The Peripheral, which is on Prime, so I might watch that next. Or I just might waste more time watching Bluey episodes again, because they're really cool. Maybe my niece will want to watch some Bluey while we're at Gran and Grumpy's. I'm fairly certain it's like 2 in the morning in Australia or something. No. Okay, nearly 1 in the morning in Australia. Tarragon, why are you not asleep? My technique is excellent. Thank you. Well, I made it light up first. Sleep is overrated. No, sleep is definitely rated, otherwise brain no function. Jet control 8, knowledge of apertures 9, soap discretion 8.5, stance 9.3. Why are you rating me, dude? I mean, you're only paying me like $900, which does not feel enough. Definitely was not paid enough to wash those filthy toilets. But also, I didn't, you know, I didn't ask to be rated. I don't want to be rated. It's kind of actually quite irritating. But yes, Bluey is awesome. Highly recommend watching it, even if you don't know a small child. It's on Disney Plus in the UK. I'm assuming it's, you know, Joe out of 10. I don't want to be rated. Because either it's not perfect, and then I stress, or it is perfect, and then I just feel embarrassed. And then wonder if you're giving me a perfect rating just because, you know, so no ratings. I do not like being rated. Gonna be great swabs of unwashed bits where I can't, oops, reach it while I'm doing this. Nearly at the bottom. Ah! Oh, crud, I fell off. Hi, Apex. Well, actually, you know, it's nice that it has smaller segments, so obviously you have to be more careful with the smaller segments that you get everything clean. This game is very long, yes. but I like it. It's my cozy Saturday game. So next Saturday I'm going to mix it up and play something not cozy because I have a cool game that is just out next week that I want to play. I want to see a certain doubt in the world. I need someone. Ah, my private hangar. Ooh, we get to wash something. Suggestion for improvement. Not interested, dude. Did not ask you to rate me, just to pay me for doing the job. Fire the jet straight into the air and let gravity do the rest. No, not gonna happen. Point blank. Yes, I know, but I don't really care about water usage because it's fake water. That looks like a goose down there. I mean, yeah, if you're trying to speedrun this, it's gonna take a while. You know, there's a lot in this game. But if you're just having fun and playing it casually, then you're gonna get a good time out of it. Lots of hours. I think there have been speedruns of the levels. I want to say Leaky was talking about them, but it might have been on like the multiplayer where you can have like 8 people doing it. If you're not worrying about like doing the achievement specific stuff, then you know the levels probably would be a wee bit faster. If you did it with multiple people. Wow. I can understand it needing coordination. Enormous catapult. Oh. Yes, I think that would be a health and safety problem. Weirdo. I mostly cleaned this from the top down, which has been quite cool. Aside from the lights. Yeah, it's not the most efficient water usage, but there's no limitation on water at in these levels. If there was like a hosepipe ban, then yeah, sure, I would be way more efficient. And I'm sure some of the challenges are like that, where you have limited water. The average person spends about 26 years sleeping in their life. Okay. Well, every person's needs are different. I mean, yeah, I think people do this for a living. Gaming or power washing? Hey Topi, okay, I'm envious of your mini power wash thing that cleans things around the house. That's cool. Yeah, I will probably get one, when I move out of London. Just, because I really want to be able to power wash things IRL. You have too much water? I mean, but rainwater isn't exactly clean. Oh no, I meant for washing stuff. It's not great for washing because it's not really clean. But if it goes into reservoirs, then obviously it's filtered and treated and stuff. It's more commenting on the car washing than anything else. I used to like washing the car. When it was hot. When it was cold, fuck that. Yeah, I don't like driving in London. I don't think I'd like driving in New York. You know what? I'm just gonna let that. Um, pretty good. 97%. Okay. Your wife wants to go back to London. Cool. You blame Doctor Who. I mean, Doctor Who is filmed in Wales, so kind of hard to blame Doctor Who for wanting to move back to London now. Yeah, Cardiff. Actually, I think it's like there's some weird thing going on where it's like gonna be like funded by Disney for the new season because something. I don't know. Disney is investing heavily, yeah. Set pieces are London. I mean, possibly. Depends which set. Because it's, you know, pretty much all Cardiff Studio stuff now. I don't think it necessarily needs more budget or bigger steps. It needs its better writers. Ah, I fell off. yeah, no, I don't think bigger sets would bring it to more audiences, because it would lose what it was, really, you know. But Disney will help bring it to more audiences. Time War movie. Don't think that would be fun. You're happy that Russell T Davies is back in charge? Disney's not allowed to own everything. There's a whole, like, you know, thingy laws. Monopoly laws. I'm excited for David Tennant, yes. I'll agree with that one. I mean, I would like to have believed that he would return. I would, you know, say that I was always certain he would return, but, you know, they've never done that. You know, especially not, except the, you know, special stuffs. I think this is just for a special, really. I think I missed part of the floor when I was up there. Yeah, Donna is awesome. I wonder how they're going to resolve the whole Dr. Donna thing, though. I think I just got distracted and forgot to finish the floor up here. By the looks of it. That's hilarious. Yeah, I literally just forgot to do the end of the floor. I think it's because I jumped onto the roof and then went, whee! Okay, 99%. Ah, the last bit of things. I really wanted the Paternoster gang to have a spin-off, and we never got that, and I was really pissed off. Oops. What did you think happened? Well, I don't think they necessarily got the budget or the support for it, so... What was the last one that they killed? Ugh. Class was terrible, though. Mm. Yeah, so, I mean, if you didn't even finish it, and Nika didn't even see it, I watched the whole thing, and I can tell you, it was terrible. And, you know, it wasn't even like a proper Doctor Who spin-off thing, it was just weird. Sarah Jane Chronicles was brilliant, but yeah, I really wanted the Paternoster gang. I think they could have done with a lot with that, and they didn't. Okay. So, what have we got left that we've not cleaned? There's an... Oh, entry door frame. Okay. There's a panel somewhere. They continue on audiobooks. Oh, interesting. Fourth tier panel, third tier panel. Slide frames, okay. And the entry door frame. Have I read the books? Which ones? I mean, I own some of the books. I know one of the authors. What is a slide frame? Which book? I can't remember the title. The author is Naomi Alderman. Wrote The Power, which is now out on Prime. Used to work with her. Amazing. Anyone see what's glowing? It's a slide support. What is a slide frame? Ah! Up there. Oops, blocked my entrance. Okay, we're going to take a short break after this. I'm going to test my pause button. Okay, the door frame. There we go. So we did the lights, and then we started at the top, worked our way down. Not bad. An accomplished display of pressure washing. Well done. My Helter Skelter is undisputably the tallest and arguably cleanest ride at the carnival, so therefore it is the best. Team of inspection officers have thus far failed to detect any residual deposits. Congratulations. 7.5 out of 10. Excuse me, no, that would be a 10 out of 10 because I cleaned your filthy thing for you. No, that's just them being... He's an arsehole, basically. He's an absolute arsehole. The story is funny. Yes, I really want more Mayor Cat information. So we've got a private jet to clean, which is probably going to be the last thing we clean on this stream. I am going to pick up my little nozzle. I like my little nozzle. But yeah, we can't afford to. I don't want to buy the extensions yet, and we can't afford the soap nozzle. Oh no, we own the soap nozzle. Where's the other soap nozzle? We can't afford that soap nozzle. So we are going to have a short break. Maybe we'll find about the mayor's cat in the private, you know, thingamajiggy. But yeah, so we're going to have a short tea break. I'm going to have a stretch because I forget to move during these things. And once I did, you know, 3 hours cleaning a treehouse and it hurt. So we're going to have a tea break. I'm going to pause the recording while I have the tea break. Because, you know, then it's not on the VOD. So yeah, and I'm gonna run an ad as well. So feel free to go hydrate and stretch, etc. Yeah, no, I have a pause button. Hopefully it works. So yeah, be back in a moment. So that would have been a weird jump on the recording. Maybe I should unpause it on the other screen. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But I just thought, you know, rather than having a few minutes of break on a VOD, people will have to fast forward through. That's annoying. It's like the adverts. I would finally add a pause button. So yeah. And I'm going to clean a jet. And I think this would probably be... Yeah, so this is probably going to take the rest of the stream. Yeah. Okay. Blake Thrust. Blake Private Airport. Perfect timing. As you can see, I've encountered a few issues with my private jet. That's what comes from flying too close to the sun, or in this case, a volcano and the ocean. After your application and discretion with my excavation drill, I know you're exactly who I want on the job. As you discover, my jet is not without its idiosyncrasies. I trust you to be your usual discreet self in return for an excellent rate. Well, it doesn't feel like you're paying me an excellent rate, but hey, we've got to do this to progress. So, is there anything on the private jet? Laser and anti-gravity. Okay, so it's definitely modified. Laser and anti-gravity parts first. Okay. Right. Okay. What the hell is an aileron? Anti-gravity booster. Right, that's at least is a word that I can see. The little flap on the end of the wing. That's a wing. gravity boosters is this? Okay. Gravity panels on top of. Looks like it got hit by like flying rocks or something. And then I didn't notice anything wrong with the excavator particularly, so. Laser jets. Hi, shark! Quite amused if there's like cat footprints on the jet. Laser wiring. Oh, laser. Let's start with laser. Laser. How are you doing, shark? I'm stuck. You're doing amazing. Well, that is excellent news. I'm very glad to hear that. Ah! Magics. And you have a ton of job stuff lined up. Oh, that's excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, I start my... Oh, that's all I needed. Suspicious modifications. Right, I can just clean now. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. But then I never figured out what was suspicious on the excavator either. So, you know. It's like, dude, your secret is safe with me. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just doing the cleaning. Seems like it has too many door handles, but you know. Maybe that's just a hatch handle. I'm really not sure this is a good idea. Spraying water inside a technical thingy. Keen to learn, don't care. Why do people always want to impart information? It's like, dude, I'm just doing the cleaning. I mean, okay, yes, I actually am curious. Like, I was curious about the Yeti facts, the Bigfoot facts and stuff, but, you know, I wouldn't ask. I feel like you just want to show it off. But yes, no, that is delightful news that you have, that everything is amazing, Chalk. I am really seriously pleased for you. HRT is going to be my own special adventure in, I don't know how many years, a few years' time. That sounds amazing. I want to feel the best I've ever felt. Jealous now. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. I realize it's not the same thing, but that's what it sparked. I certainly know that my my brain will need the hormones to be balanced properly. Otherwise, you know, older age, He's going to be a man. Train is my goal. Now we're traveling across the road, searching for love. Da 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 da. I don't. Yeah, brain. So, yeah, I wonder if the insomnia is just because my brain is like, we're going to think of all the nightmare scenarios that could possibly happen at your new job. So everyone hates you. And I'm like, look, catastrophizing is well and good, but you've got no reason to think that it's going to be anything other than lovely. So shut up, brain. God damn it. You know, they've literally given you no indication that there's going to be any kind of problem. Hate my brain, hate my brain. But yeah, you know the stream, and it was like, oh yeah, it's 1 o'clock and I'm all amped up. You know what time I actually got to sleep? 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Thanks, brain. I tried. I did finish the puzzle on the Little Prince. But yeah, they just decided that we were awake. We were going to stay awake. Last fun. And then I was like, oh, surely I'll be tired the next night because, you know, I only got 5 hours sleep. No. 2 in the morning. That's when I got to sleep last night. And then I set an alarm so I could get up early, and I slept through, well, I heard my alarm. Could I move? Nope. So I got 8 hours sleep last night. Did not get up early, so yeah, I just really want to sort my sleep out before I start my new job. I mean, yes, scary, but, you know, I'm really excited about it, and, you know, it's gonna be amazing. It's just, you know, my brain does the catastrophizing, and it's kind of hard to stop it doing that. I mean, it's had reason in the past to do it, to be worried. Just there's, you know, not reason now. I can probably stop crouching. Yeah, silly brain. Exactly. It's like, shut up, Kevin. Apologies if anyone's his name is Kevin. That's what I've called the stupid voice in my brain. I think because I was watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine at the time, fairly certain Holt's wife is called Holt's wife? Holt's husband is called Kevin. Jeez. Holt's wife. Lol. Yeah, that was a weird thing. Anyway. Brain. So yes, so I think that's why I called the voice in my head Kevin. I don't know why. I like Kevin in the show. A stream? Hi Ray. How are you doing? I do lots of streams. This is a normal time for me. You are not doing well. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, is it something fixable? Because, you know, it's always preferable if not well things are fixable. Giant asparagus brain mode. Oh, I like that phrasing. Though obviously, you know. Obviously don't like the fact, you know, that you are having bad brain. Dude, stop boasting about your giant penis. Sorry, Jet. You know, you're paying me to clean it. You said not to ask questions. I'm not asking questions. Stop telling me things. But yes, it's good to see you, Ray, even if things aren't going so great. Fuselage is from a graphene matrix, it's lighter than steel. Reach speeds, technically it's the world's largest pencil? It did actually say pencil! Well, you know, Ray, you can feel free to message me on Discord if you want to chat. I mean, I'm going to be on a train. Oh my gosh, my words are broken again. Gonna be on a train for like a ridiculously long period of time. No, for like an hour and a half this evening. So, you know, I've got free time if you want to chat. I'm going going to my parents for half an Easter. I didn't want to do the whole Easter because, well, you know, I have stuff to do. So I'm doing half an Easter. Nope, it's not. Platforming fail. Look, I just want to get on the... Where's the ladder? I saw a ladder earlier that was just hanging around. There we go. Oh, upstairs neighbours are being noisy. Fun. Well, if they're having a party, at least I'm only here for another 3 hours. Less than 3 hours. Less than 3 hours, yeah. So I'm finishing at 6 on the dot, if not slightly sooner. Even if we finish this or not, I know, shock horror. But that's because I have to snarf down some food and then go and catch a train. So I can't afford to go, oh, I'll just go, you know, as long as it needs. I can't go as long as it needs. So, yeah, but I feel like if we complexity based on how much we get paid for it as a measure of something, probably not massively accurate, but you know, it's the best I can do. We should be able to finish this. If it's like 99% and it's 6 o'clock, then you know, that's reasonable. You know, there's like 2 things left to wash. But if it's like, you know, 90% and, you know, whatever, then I will have to just leave it until the next time. Climbed up the ladder and then fell off the plane because I'm like, yeah, I need to get the bit at the other end. And I've still got an entire wing I haven't done. So yes, but new job, very excited, not prepared mentally apparently, but yeah, it's all good. Oops. Am I still lying down? Discreetly find your way up to the mansion as humanly possible. No, don't make me wash your effing mansion again if you're gonna not let me in the door. Something laser. But yeah, I like this game. This game is very soothing. We will, as I said, only playing this game on the stream because of reasons. I've been playing Vampire Survivor. I've not got into that game. I don't think I want to get into that game. I feel like that game could be quite dangerous. It is addictive. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like, this is addictive. consuming. Yeah. So I may have to, start to make progress in some of my Game Pass games because it's the only way I can get the daily quests. Now they've changed those. Have nearly finished Citizen Sleeper. I've got one more ending to get, which I should be able to blitz through in like an hour. Did you accidentally vaporize the mayor's cat? It was learned that it's possible to cook a beef bourguignon on its wings in less than 3 minutes. No, it's not! Because beef bourguignon is a casserole. It needs time to simmer. You should not be flash cooking a beef bourguignon. You Philistine. I have opinions. Looks like it's been sliced. Here. Actually, this one is going slightly quicker than I expected. What we might do is have a look at what the next one is, but finish early, because, you know, I just like to get ready to get my training and stuff. And we've done 2 good cleanings. Because we definitely don't have, unless it's like minuscule, we won't have time to finish an entire, you know, other thing. Unless, like, they're giving us a bike or something. But if it's the mare, then, you know, it's going to be something complicated, isn't it? Ah! No, I didn't mean to put it that side, but sure, that'll do. Come on the tail thing. It's like someone's drawn caterpillars or scorpions or something up here. Okay, we've got an antenna somewhere. Any idea what an antenna is in the context of this plane? Ah, there we go. Managed to find it without actually finding it. Cockpit sensors. Yeah? There's a button to see your progress. Otherwise, how would you know what you've not done? Wing wirings. Hang on, did we not buy the little nozzle? Oh, I thought we had the little... Seriously, I thought we bought that in the shop. No, we did not. I thought we had. Maybe we accidentally bought something else. I think we may have accidentally bought the short extension instead. Wing mount sensors. More fuselage wiring. It's very useful that you can highlight where you've missed and what things are not cleaned. Otherwise, you know, you'd be spending tons of time just being like searching for orange. No, there's still one somewhere. Okay. So I'm not quite sure what a cockpit sensor is. Well, that was the rudder. Aha. And then I've got to find static wicks. I know what they are. These things are static wicks. Ah, golf with friends. Have fun. I'm nearly done anyway. I'm going to finish early once I finish this one and had a little, you know, look at what's next. Plus my upstairs neighbours are being very irritating. There we go. But have fun. Another exemplary example of power washing. I admit I was skeptical of your prospects of cleaning stains created by at such high temperatures, but once again you've exceeded my expectations, so I'm exceeding yours. Feel free to use this hanger for any larger odd jobs that you may pick up in the future. Ah, well that's very nice of you. Thank you. Clean the Frolic boat. No, not in half an hour, I don't think. I don't know. We could start it, I guess. Is there an achievement for the Frolic Boat? Monster truck, Ferris wheel, ancient statue, ancient monument, fishing boat, fairgrounds. I guess, is this the fishing boat? I'd find it. Are you as mesmerized by the principle of Archimedes as I am? Barely a day goes by when I don't undertake some sort of minor water displacement experiment. Today I'm seeing what happens when I pack all my worldly goods on my frolic boat and take it for a trip down the river someplace. I've granted you full access to my property to assist the clean, which will be rescinded following the removal of the final fleck. I'd appreciate if we kept this between us. I don't want anyone to get the ridiculous idea that I'm skipping town. Dude, you are totally skipping town. But is this the fishing boat? Well, it doesn't have steps or a bow. Or indeed a main deck. So no. Okay. So let's just have a little start, 20 minutes, and then we'll just save where we get to. Because we still got 25 minutes left of stream. Can we look for signs of the cat first? You see, we cleaned this through the bloody gate. That was awful, that was, I have to say. Absolutely awful. That was one of the worst ones, cleaning that bloody thing. What's going on in looking? Oh, the figurehead's a kitty. Town with no cats. All the cats are gone? Maybe he's kidnapped all the cats. It's not really full access to the property. You've opened the gate. But basically, I reckon he's gonna be absconding with all of the cats in Muckingham. I reckon that's what's happening. Mayor's water pipeline is just the tip of the iceberg. Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, there's going to be dirty spots where those supports are, but can't do anything about that. He's doing with all that water. He's making himself a private little island, probably somewhere. Maybe he's making everything muddy so I can come power wash it. There's paw prints on the boat. Bidding on a guy running an illicit mining rig. Oh god, I wonder if that's Blake. Is it related to the missing cats? interesting. It's only starts happening once I finally split town. I've found a few people asking questions over the coming days, months and years. Okay. I don't trust you since you made me clean your fence and then your house through your fence. That was just annoying. Don't know where you went, but I went by car. No, I'm totally telling them you have a boat and that it's called the Magnifique. Because I don't like it. Looks like a coin-operated boat. Hi, Lady McGree. That was a funny channel name, I have to say. I'm gonna have to finish this when I come back, because I have to go get a train. And there's still 6% left, which is going to be fiddly. But it's been a good stream. Made progress. But yes, it's Easter, and yeah, I mean, it's family, so, you know, I'm mostly excited. A little bit, you know, not. Mainly just because, you know, then starting a new job, and it's like, you know, I would have liked to have had a little bit more time between. Getting back from family, but yeah, because of when my brother and sister-in-law and nibblings were going to be there, I have to, you know, come back late on Monday, and then I'm starting Tuesday, and I have to start earlier than I've been previously, so yeah, I'm going to make beans on toast because it's easy. I was going to make a cheese sandwich earlier, and then I'm like, I don't have enough cheese. Well, I do, it's just, it's in the freezer, so I can't make a frozen cheese sandwich. Okay. We're practically done. But I think that it's just going to be a bit faffy. Cleats? What is a cleat? Oh wait, no, I know what a cleat is. Whoops. Okay, it's only going to be like 5 minutes over. Right. Control box. Well, yes, but then I had half an hour left, and you were going to go play golf with friends. Look, I'm nearly done. Seats? Oh. Poles. Yeah, for some reason the poles are not clean. Keel. Yeah, I mean, it was when I thought that the plane was going to take longer. There we go. Town's monster truck. Okay. But that only took half an hour, so 5 minutes over. That's doable. I'm ready to go. I just need to eat. Another top job, Dirt Finder. Much obliged. Hopefully there's still enough water left in the river to ride this out of town. Nearly forgot. Should that uncursed grateful cat show its face at any point, it's yours. Yes. I washed my hands of the thing, and I can't remember what... I remember what my mama and grandma before her said. If you can't say anything nice about the mare, don't say anything at all. Farewell. Ugh. That guy. So, we are over halfway through now. So, that is it. That is the end of the stream. I'm off for Easter. I'm back on Tuesday with a probably very chill co-stream with Jesse. I think we're going to be doing some Minecraft dungeons, possibly with Dan. We'll see. It'll be my first day back, so it'll be a shorter stream. But, oh god, don't say anything. There's no strikes. Please don't jinx it. Please don't jinx it. That would be absolutely horrible. So yeah. But yeah, I'm done for the day. Back on Tuesday, as I said. Have a great Easter weekend if that's the sort of thing you do. Otherwise, have a great cheap chocolate next week. Yeah, I will catch you next week. I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.